Hello. I hate that when you start the video, there's just so much less of you all of a sudden.
Yes!
Why does that happen?
I don't know, but this camera cuts off 90 inches of everybody's body. Anyway, do you remember Mr. Bucket?
No, I don't.
It was a toy in the 90s, or the early 2000s, and the theme song for it on its commercial goes, Mr. Bucket, put your balls in my mouth, Mr. Bucket, and I'll spit them right out, Mr. Bucket.
Okay, relatable.
Of course.
Wait, was it a toy? Like a toy for children?
Yeah, I'll find it.
Hey, look at my face skin, by the way. Look at this. Are you seeing this?
It's not, I mean, it's not that different.
It kind of is. Anyway, I'm finally trying Rare Beauty.
I'm trying to get the Mr. Bucket commercial.
Wait, did you show me this before? I remember this. Holy shit. I totally remember that. Holy shit. I was just telling Irene I want to do a video where I buy a bunch of toys from my childhood. I already had this one from a long time ago that people don't remember, like Dizzy Dryer and...
I don't remember that whatsoever.
Ooey Gooey Louie. That was a great one.
What's that look like?
It's, you pull boogers out of its nose. Honestly, really a great game, and I would love to have it in my cabinet. But today, also trying Rare Beauty, so I wanted to just film that.
What was the thing you were telling me that like you and Peyton both experienced, but it's like a very East Coast thing? It's like Mr. Gross, don't touch that or something?
Oh, Mr. Yuck.
That's a very hyphenated version of his name.
Hey, does this match me? Arm and body, not face.
Yes.
It does?
Yeah. I think the concealer will have light now. No,
What?
That's one of my favorite things you've ever said. You're like, does foundation color matter? Because it seems like everybody just changes it with
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
Swear
to God, your foundation doesn't even actually matter. Every time I'm watching a beauty guru, they're like, it's a little dark, but I'll fix it up with my concealer. And they're like, it's a little light, but I'll fix it up with my bronzer. I'm like, oh, so it doesn't actually fucking matter what your foundation color is at all. This is actually pretty full coverage though. Oh my God, does not match my chest, but does match my arms.
Bring it down.
Oh, so much drama.
It's just a body paint video now. Look at this scar.
Wanna know how I got these scars? Actually, I don't know. Probably a cat. This looks insane.
It does look very good with your arms.
I know. What the fuck is that?
What's this for?
If you can figure out, let me know. I cannot figure it the fuck out.
I mean, it just seems like it's like very large, especially for your little head.
I have a very little head.
You have a tiny head.
Do you have a tiny head? Put your head next to my head.
I think mine's a little bigger. But I'm also like, I think bigger than you.
You're 3 inches taller than me? I'm like 5'5" and a half, 5'6".
5'7".
Yeah, but for some reason you feel much bigger than me, probably because you're a monumental figure in my life.
That's cute.
Okay, I have to fix my foundation with my concealer, so let's see what the best color is. Should we use the warm color because I'm a warm bitch.
Like your heart. You have a very warm heart.
Aw, thank you.
How are your siblings?
They're chilling. I'm really bummed about not being able to see them for Christmas.
Yeah, that sucks. You officially canceled the trip?
Yeah.
Did you have insurance on them?
Uh-huh.
That's good.
We kind of knew when we bought them that we were gonna have to cancel them, but just in case things got magically better, we wanted to have them.
Yeah.
But we bought the insurance knowing that we would most likely have to cancel it, so. Insurance is such a fucking scam, bro.
I was just gonna say, whoever thought of insurance was like, have I got a fucking idea?
No.
How often does somebody's car crash? But how often does a new month happen?
Wow.
Some people are just smart, dude.
Is it smart or is it evil?
I think it's both. I think it started out as a smart thing and then it has become an evil thing.
You know what's stressful?
What?
I've come to the realization that in order to be incredibly, incredibly successful, you have to be sort of a bad person most of the time.
Yeah.
And that just makes me sad because I want to be incredibly, incredibly successful, but I also want to go to heaven.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to like step on people to have to do it.
How's your December going, little angel?
That's my December. December's good. I really like this foundation.
I do too. I like the concealer too.
Yeah.
It's a great look on me. I really like this.
Honestly, call me crazy. I think mascara, bold lip. Look at you go.
For real, I never do bold lip because I have such skinny lips. And I feel like filled.
You think your lips are skinny?
I mean, I guess I'm comparing myself to like literally everyone in LA. Even right now, deadass, looking in the mirror with my natural lip color with no foundation, I'm like, oh, I gotta nude those out.
Really?
Yeah. Try your thing for you.
No, I mean, you don't have to.
But why not? Who cares? We all die. I actually find a lot of comfort in the fact that everybody dies. I think about it a lot. There have been a couple of times where I've caught myself just hanging out with Peyton where I'm like, oh, why am I like sitting like this in front of this person who's supposed to find me as a sexual creature? I'm literally like, but I mean, he still finds me attractive. And then I'm gonna be honest, sometimes I look at him and I'm like, oh, we're too comfortable. he's the same way. Like sometimes I look at him, I'm like, oh, he's clearly not thinking at all about the way he's sitting. And we're like, you know what I mean? And you know, that's a beautiful thing. I keep on falling
in love. Is that it?
Yeah.
You're so pretty.
You're so pretty.
You're so pretty.
Okay, mascara time. I bought new mascara and it's still downstairs and I'm still not gonna get it.
Is it the telescopic one?
I got the L'Oreal Voluminous, which is like my old school fave.
Nice. Yeah, see, telescopic mascara.
It looks like not my vibe though.
Yeah, it's very, I think it's very lengthening.
It's lengthening,
not,
but it
I
doesn't
like
look,
a
I need
chunky
thick.
lash.
Yeah, I have the length, I need the thickness.
Tell me a hole.
That's the truth. That is the truth about penises. But also, I think that we need to start a movement of penis positivity because we're all about like body positivity and not
I
like,
agree.
if somebody shamed a girl for their tits, imagine. But, like,
yeah,
we just
everybody's like little dick energy.
That's something that you're born with that like has to be a really difficult thing as a man if you have a small penis, except my ex-boyfriend. He was a terrible, cheating, disgusting piece of shit and he had a 4-inch dick. He's the exception.
Well, so it's like a bad
his dick
person.
was dirt. His dick was dirty.
Dirty how?
Because he was cheated on me.
Oh, yes, of
Which
course.
is a dirty dick. So he has a small 4-inch dick and fuck that guy, however. For everybody
But like,
else.
he is a bad person.
And you know what? I just want everyone out there to know if you have an average to small dick, it's okay. It's actually
A lot of
honestly
women
kind
prefer
of
it.
nice. Not that I've ever had sex. I'm a virgin.
Yes.
I wonder who left that at my house. Sometimes you make me blue.
You
Sometimes
make
I
me
feel good.
Ooh, that was nice.
And sometimes I feel you. But not in COVID. Oh, baby, darling. You make me so confused. How long have I been doing this eye?
Long time.
I keep on falling in and out.
Does doing this when you sing actually do anything? It's better.
Sometimes I love ya. No, I can't hear myself. Sometimes. Doesn't do anything for me.
Interesting.
You're interesting.
You are interesting.
But what do you consider a bold lip?
Like, that's a bold lip.
That's a cheek product that I forgot to use.
I meant the one behind it.
I've been dying to use these blushes though. They're liquid blushes.
Oh, maybe I like Rare Beauty.
I mean, I think it looks great.
Yeah, it looks really
Honestly.
nice on you.
This is the best my skin's looked in a long time. Oh, should I
Oh,
do the
that
setting
goes-
spray?
Is this Lunar Beauty?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. I actually love this. Because your brows are dark and your hair is so light. I think that looks sick.
Should I put on a wing though?
I really like that color on you.
The black or the...
This weird, like, cherry.
Okay, so that on the bottom, this on the top.
Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, that's the real rub of it. Is like doing a bold lip is like, fuck you if you mess up those lines, bitch.
The rub of it.
Like a sexy vampire.
Ah. I think I'm done. Wait, should I put on a wing?
Let me see.
And don't lie just because you want me to hurry up.
No, I won't. I have to pee anyway. How big would you make the wing?
Baby.
Yeah, do a baby wing.
Okay.
I come back, you have a Trixie Mattel wing. That looked... I said, Gabbie, are you for real brushing your teeth right now? We're about to eat and you have black lipstick on. And she said, bet.
I haven't brushed my teeth yesterday and it has that like dirty
Tough
feeling.
texture to
It
it.
has my coffee rest in it still.
You look like you're playing that game with the thing that goes in your mouth.
How
Like
did the
the-
cucumber?
Stupid.
We're ready.
Damn, bold of you to brush your teeth with black lipstick.
This year's been so, I have a problem with balance and self-control and moderation in a lot of things in my life. And for me, work is part of that too. And I feel like this past year, this whole year, it felt like I was constantly working because I had so much anxiety and because I wasn't enjoying it. They say, if you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. And I I hated what I was doing. I felt like I absolutely just had to do it. I didn't think there was another option. But it felt like every day I wasn't really doing that much. But today, in the last couple days since I started this channel, I've been working all day nonstop. And I felt like I haven't worked at all. I could keep going. I want to stay up all night and keep going. And I kind of have been. And I miss that feeling. It's weird. It's like I've reintroduced myself to myself, because I think that sometimes when you lose yourself, it's such a slow and gradual process that you don't really notice until it's gone. I think it's a little bit like turning gray or growing old, and it feels like one day you look in the mirror and all of a sudden your hair is gray and you have wrinkles and you don't remember when they started. And I think that's how it feels to lose yourself, is to grow old. But if you were to wake up and see yourself young in the mirror, all of a sudden out of nowhere, that's how it feels when you find yourself again. It's what I'm doing right now, just like so dedicated to waking up and working all day, every day. I think that's why I used to be so good at YouTube, because I just needed to at all times be working, keeping my mind busy, keeping my hands busy, because I didn't have anything else to do. And then this year I found love, I found true friendship, I found cats, I found all of those things, and I didn't need to keep busy because I was spending time with people I love. And I'm not gonna lie, being in a relationship has definitely slowed me down work-wise. And it's one of those things that you hear about, but until it happens to you, you don't fully understand it. Or maybe you do understand it, but it's just like, I didn't realize I was that person. When you listen to successful people talk, especially female pop stars, specifically like female musicians, most of them are single and struggle with relationships. And I get it, because they're so in love with their work that how could they possibly have time to love anybody? And I could see myself becoming that consumed if I'm not careful, because it just feels so good to work. It really is like a drug. And I never understood, when I heard the word workaholic as a kid, it didn't have any type of real weight to it. It just seemed like oh well, it's not like a real addiction that like affects your life. Like when you think of a holic, it's usually somebody who's dependent on some type of substance, or even people who are dependent on exercise because they're waiting for that hormone release and they need it, and it becomes an addiction to see it in the mirror. So when you think of holic, you're like, oh well, I'm not like a foodaholic, I'm not like an alcoholic, I'm not on drugs, it's not a real thing, it doesn't affect my life or my relationships. It doesn't disrupt my day, it's not bad for me, it doesn't change my life for the worse. But it does, it actually really does. I fell out of work this year entirely. It was such a weird sensation for me. But it's weirder now. It feels weirder now finding it again, because like I said, it's like, it makes me realize like what's missing in my life, dude. There's been so much just like, oh fuck. I don't know why that would make me emotional. Because in most ways, honestly, this has been the fullest year in my life. And spiritually, I feel so full. I feel so good. But I did lose a piece of me. And I'm not crying because I'm sad. I'm crying because I'm so happy. I'm so happy and I'm so grateful. Because it's good. It really is. Because when I hit that bottom, my life filled with all of the things that were missing when my bottom was the top. Sounded very sexual. Sorry. When I was just so focused in that area of my life and building and growing and becoming larger than life and more than I could ever imagine, everything else in my life was missing. The important parts, the parts that are with you when you die, the parts that like hold your hand at night, those parts are the important parts, and those were the parts that I was missing and craving. And if I wouldn't have crashed, I don't think I would have ever taken the time that I needed to be me. I would have never been happy, ever. And now I get to be, and that's magical.